Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read, keeping in mind, actually, we're reading for the next 7 days, my lovies. Welcome, my lovies, welcome. Keep in mind, we're reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. It is totally up to you. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Radis Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, and I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded. The name Arnold and the name Trevor, whatever makes you, and the name Travis, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. My lovies. Thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. It looks like we're growing again, my lovies. It looks like the exponential growth is back. It looks like my God, over the last couple of days, I'm like, oh, okay, boom, bye, good. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Welcome everybody to our channel, my lovies. It's with a great honor that we do this work, despite people trying to sabotage. I was thank you so much, my lovies, for your support, just to keep you updated, because I know that you care about my well-being. Yesterday I did have a meeting with local police, so now they reinforced to keep track of the report that I submitted to the FBI's website. But we're not letting this go, my lovies. No, this was a little too much abuse. We're not letting it go. So we're definitely working hard with this. You know, I filed a report with the police already. They asked me who I think it may be. You know, I did tell them a few people that I noticed were stalking me for some time. And so I did share that with them, and I shared some information about those people with them. I also shared, you know, all of the IP addresses. I shared the issues with taking the mail from my home, my missing tax refunds. The IRS just sent me Justin, the name Justin for some. The IRS just sent me another letter. That one has not come in, but I did get jury duty. Your sister friend has to go to jury duty, my lovies. I got jury duty, my lovies. But so I did bring that all up to the police, so they're working on everything. And again, I'm following up with on the FBI's website. With my school, I also have to file a report so they can look into it on their end, because now it's also, you know, my school's property that has been tampered with. Yeah, so we're working, my lovies. We're working. Again, thank you so much. It looks like there are deliberate attempts to control, you know, any opportunities when it comes to employment, when it comes to money. It looks like they want to block my money. So yeah, so we're going to ensure that we pursue this to the full extent that the law allows. So we're going to do that. So I had a meeting with officers yesterday, and that's also why I couldn't do your reading for you, my lovies, because that meeting took longer. I was doing laundry at the time, and they went and they met me at the laundromat, and it took a little bit longer than expected. So we were there for a little bit. They were just getting information, and then they filed a report for me, and they have it all on video as well. So they were all with their little cameras, and you know, it's helpful because, again, we're creating all of the evidence and all of the paper trail that we're providing. And then it's just up to them to do the research. Again, IP addresses are very easy to track because they have your location. Anyways, my lovies, we're here and we're going to continue to do this work. Thank you for your support during these difficult times. Thank you for your donations, my lovies. They really, really mean a lot. Thank you for your bookings as well. Thank you for your bookings. That means even more to me than anything. And thank you for coming here, my lovies. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your bravery, sharing your stories, my lovies. I really love reading. I read all of the comments And I love reading your stories. I love reading how the content is resonating with your story, how you feel. Know that this is a safe place, my lovies, but also know that part of it is not to carry these energies with you for the rest of your life. You know, I am a strong believer that every day is a new day, that you can smile and thank God for the things, again, good and bad is, and how your condition is your perception. Everyone will get what is due and owed to them. Karma is not a good or a bad thing. Karma is not a good or a bad thing. Karma is not a good, Carlos for some, karma is not a Chris for others. Karma is not a good or a bad thing. Christian, it's about Christian. Karma is not a good or a bad thing, my lovies. Karma is a thing that happens. It's just an action and a reaction, and it's almost like it creates a vortex and a possibility. It's like a, you know, for those who are familiar with neurons, each neuron, depending on the chemicals behind it, depending on the force behind it, there are potentials for the neurons to connect, to activate, to send messages. It is not necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's what you feed and what you allow yourself to feel. Feelings also give more potential to shots firing. Shots fired. I don't know what that means. Shots fired and a hit for hire. But just keep that in mind, that it's a potential. It's a potential. It's not, it's karma is not a good or a bad thing. And I know that when there are injustices, I am all about doing what's just. And when people do what's unjust for me, since I was a child, I always fight for the underdogs, or for those who I feel like have been done wrong. I can give you, a spirit's giving us to share a story with you. There was a girl, the name Maria could be significant for you. There was a girl in middle school. I remember when I was new to the middle school, no one tried to bully me, but you know, there was a lot of attention on me. And it's curious because people told me, like, it's like every time a pretty girl came into the school, like we had a lot of transfer students that year, I guess. It was our 8th grade year, but we had a lot of transfer students that year. And like, it was like, ooh, like it's like the new girl on the block. And certain people get jealous. They get envious. I don't understand that. But so I was, you know, for a while I was the new girl on the block. Everybody wanted to talk to me. Everybody liked me. Everybody wanted to get to know me. And, you know, I was lucky in that way. I also had a big like group with me. And so like if any issues ever came up, you know, I had a whole group with me. So nothing was, you know, really happening to me. Plus I always have God with me anyway. But there was this other girl, her and I, when we first met, like we were kind of like a little, you know, we clicked, we had a connection there. And then, you know, it kind of, you know, separated. I'm like, there's something I just don't like about the connection. It's not a big deal. Like for me, I never have an issue telling people like, I just don't like this. You know, certain people are just like, they would fake it, or they pretend they're happy with someone or their behavior or whatever the case may be. And for me, if I don't like it, you're going to know anyway. So I would rather just, you know, be honest and say like, I don't really like this, or this is not my flow, or I would rather just, you know, cut it here. That's okay. So her and I, like we you know, we went our separate ways. It's like, it's all right, you know, I just don't like this. I don't feel this connection, and that's okay. It's okay not to feel a connection. I heard that this woman was going to get jumped. And I was like, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, not on my watch. She's not getting jumped. Who's jumping her? Why would she get jumped? Why is she getting jumped? That day I stood with her the whole day. The whole day I was with her. The whole day I was with her. I walked her to every class. I walked her. I'm like, do you need me? Do you need? And even when we were walking, it's not like we were talking a lot, because again, like, it's like, it was such an interesting thing. We weren't really talking a lot, because I didn't really have a lot to talk to her about. It's like, I'm not going to make small talk with you because we're not going to be best friends after this. But I love you as a human being, and I love your experience, and I don't want you to be hurt. And so, oddly enough, when I worked for Verizon, after I left Verizon, she went to work for Verizon. And, when someone, it got back to me that when something about Sally for something about Salamander, when it got back to me, something about Wendy, when, I after I left the company, I spoke with someone I used to know, and she's like, you know Maria? I'm like, who? Because I know so many Marias. She's like, this Maria. I'm like, yeah, I know Maria. And she's like, well, she works for Verizon now, and she has some really interesting things to say about you. And I'm like, wow, what did she say? She's like, that you're really, really loyal. And I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, I get that a lot. And she's like, you're really, really loyal. And that touched me, because it took me right back to, I know why she's saying that. That day we stood together the whole day. At the end of the day, when the school was letting out, there was like a little crowd that tried to form themselves around her, and like 2 girls like tried to come around her. And I'm like, if you want to fight her, you can fight her one-on-one, but you're not jumping her. Ain't nobody jumping her. And they were like, nah, we don't want to fight. And I'm like, all right, so then leave the fucking bullshit alone. You want to jump her, but you don't want to fight her one-on-one, you fucking cowards. I didn't say all that was in my soul, but I'm like, all right, so we're leaving here. There's nothing else to say here. They don't want to fight you one-on-one. They don't want a fair fight, so let's go. We're going. We're leaving. Bye. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be brought to do something like that. I don't know. This is coming in for a reason. Take this how it resonates. I'm not even about fist fighting at this point in my life, but for some of you, you're about that life. For some of you, you're about the fighting life. You're about the fist fighting and all of that. For me, Truth Nunez, I would call the cops. But for you, my lovies, for some of you, you may be about that life still. You may still be about that. 1111, you may want to change, my lovies. Maybe try to do it a little differently. Maybe walk somebody, maybe protect somebody. But if you need to call the cops on something, my lovies, call the cops on something. Especially if it's a one-sided beef for some. Maybe someone's trying to maybe trying to plan something that you know someone's trying to hurt somebody, and it's a one-sided beef. For some of you, it's a one-sided beef. Maria's beefs, I didn't think it was fair because she didn't even have any beef with anybody. I'm like, I know this woman doesn't have beef with anybody, this young lady. I know she doesn't. For some of you, something was coming in about college students, so maybe this has to do with college students. Anyway, something about Collins, something about Collins Avenue, something about Miami is coming in. But anyways, my lovies, I don't know. Someone could be making up some fake beef and trying to jump somebody. And for me, it's like, you're already doing way too much, and you're a coward on top of that. Leave it alone. Leave them alone. Go and learn how to clean your diapers. For somebody has children. I don't know, my lovies. For some of you, there's something interesting in the field. You may have to report something or someone. At this point in my life, you know, you gotta adult. you gotta evolve, my lovies. At this point in my life, Maria, you got issues, my lovey. Let's call the cops. Who is it? Who is it? Let's have the cops show up. If they have beef with you like that, they want to fight you? No, my lovey, you don't gotta fight anybody. I'll walk with you, but let's call the cops. Where are they going to meet you? They want to meet you somewhere to fight? Let's go meet them with the cops. That's how I am. That's where I'm at in my life. Let's meet them with the cops. No. Let's use our resources wisely, my life. I'm not playing. No, let's meet them with the cops. Let's meet them with the cops, because especially with people you don't know, you're going to fight people you don't know? Fist fight people you don't know? Don't you think that's a little too much? I think so. Again, everything is coming in for a reason. We all have room to grow. I've evolved. I wouldn't walk Maria anymore from my middle school days. No, I wouldn't like offer myself up to, I'm going to defend you. You know, whoever jumps in, you know, I'll take them out. No. Let's get the real big boys involved. Let's call the cops. We're not doing this. We're not doing it. What are we doing this for? We're not in middle school. We're not. I'm just a messenger here. That's going to be important for some. That's what's coming in. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's give thanks to the real MVPs that do our karmic work. Everything is coming in for a reason. They're the ones that do the karmic work because they're more just than us. Some people want karma where karma's not even due. It's like they want to harm people that don't even need to be harmed. Let's thank the real MVPs. Let's thank God, who's the all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing, who distributes fair justice to everyone, despite of their color, their race, their religious background, what they own, what they don't own. Let's thank that. Let's thank Post Malone. My lovies, y'all be worshiping porno. For some of you, wash. Last name Wash. Somebody has to wash laundry. You'll be worshiping porno for some of you. 1412. Let's thank the one that loves you even if you worship porno for some of you. And call yourselves Christian, though it's okay. Or they could be a Christian that washes. They're washing. You got a car wash too. For some of you got a car wash. Anyways, let's thank the all that loves you, whether you get your car washed or not, whether you love porno or not. Whatever you love, God loves you, and that's what we shall do. We shall think. We'll think the the spirits. Wilshire and Wilson. We'll thank the spirits. We're gonna Tesla for some of you. We're gonna thank the all. You're all knowing, you're all being, you're seeing power. You're gonna thank my grandmama, Tank. You're gonna thank my grandmama, my lovies. Mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. A mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. A mi abuelita Gladys, Alberto's, abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, the name Williams, the name Williamson, the name Vanessa, to the all, to the all, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to the energy of the Christ, to the energy of the Christ, to the energy of the Christ risen. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. We got Native American energy, my lovies. It's been present. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy. The name Joseph, the name Joey, to the all, the name Jesse, to the all to the name Jennifer, the name Todd, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all knowing Alpharetta, to your all knowing, to your all being, to your all seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going, my lovies? What's popping, my lovies? What's cracking, my lovies? We're reading for my darlings. 1655. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Anyone that is in real flow, anyone that is in true love, if you tell them, I don't like this connection, I don't like where this is going, we got to let this go, they will respect that. Anyone who is in true love, anyone who is secure within themselves and within God and their beliefs and faith in God, they will be okay with letting it go. They will not try to, do underhanded things, take low jabs, play dirty antics were in the field. They will let this go. They're not going to try to do semantical work on you. Something about semantics, the software, something about pharmaceutical companies. They will let it go. They will let it go. They won't try to control. They will let it go. They will let it go. Whoever is in flow lets things go so that it can grow. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. We're having a lot of an internet sensation for some of you. We're having an international sensation for some of you. We'll have it. Something about your bad habits. For some of you, your bad habits. I'm getting, what's his name? Not Ludacris, but Ludacris wants to jump in for some of you. Baby, you look good. I forget about you. You've got me going da-da, do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I can't remember the lyrics. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-doo-doo, like it. I'm used to itches coming right away. I think that's what he says. You got me touching on my body. Rider Waite. For some of you got a new tarot, my lovies. Damn, let's do it. Sign up for our class, my lovies. My lovies. Loves diapers. For some of you, we released our class, so it's part of our memberships, our 2 top tier memberships. So it's part of the membership Book Club 23, and it's also part of the Divine Council membership. So look at our memberships if you want to sign up for our class. We're gonna start them next week. the 13th. We're starting them the 13th. So if you want to head over there, sign up for the membership, and we're going to start our study group / book club classes. The first book, you shall see if you want to join. So we will have all of the coursework prepared, the book that you need, and then exercises, spiritual exercises, and we'll also incorporate the tarot with that as well, because that's part of the whole work. And so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. So go ahead and yeah, look in our memberships and sign up, and that will be fun. But if you want to, again, it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. We may do also Saturdays, because we do realize that a lot of people work on you know, the week. But it's we did 7 p.m. Eastern time, but I'm thinking of doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So it'll be Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, and Saturday evenings. I think I like that. So yeah, we'll do that. We will do that. So go sign up, my lovies. Doody 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 dee doody 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 doo. You got me touching on your body. Doody dee dee doody doo doo. We're gonna start with the Kipper today. To say that we're in love is something, but girl, I'm so glad we're acquainted. We're acquainted. 2112, my lovies. I got you touching on your body. That's what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. And cominos. For some of you, cominos. For some of you, lentejas. For some of you, lentils. For some of you, avocados. For some of you, got you a model. Let's just see. Where we at, my lovies? Where we at? I'm getting Nextel. Where you at? You had a Nextel for some of you? Dang, the 730s. You remember the 730s? The 750s? The 860s? You remember them, my lovies? Dang. I'm also getting Beamers for some of you. For some of you, have Beamers. For some of you, like BMW. For some of you, you like Mercedes. For some of you, you like Hummers. For some of you, you like Toyotas. For some of you, Hondas are Kate. For some of you, homes. For some of you, Homer meals. You like microwaved meals for some of you. For some of you, you like to, especially if you're like famous or like stuff like that, you don't like people cooking for you. You like eating out for some of you. That came in yesterday. For some of you, that's how you protect yourself. I think it's like a energetic thing. Plus, you just like eating out. You just like eating out. For some of you, you like eating out every day, all day, because that's your preferred choice. It doesn't matter like your money or not. For some of you, money's doing great, so you don't have to worry about it. But you like to eat out. For some of you, like to eat out a lot. Eat out a lot. Doody doody dee doody doody dooby doop doop doo dooby doop doop doo 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 doo. There's a gentleman here very concerned about having to go to court about some type of decision. Corporate decorum for some. This man is a thief, or he was planning on stealing something, but he got a message of concern from the courts. He was working really hard in secret. For some of you, you are working secretly to open up some type of path for yourself. You want to take some type of voyage. You're committed to giving some type of gift. There's some type of gift that's committed, or a gift that's committed to you. For some of you, someone committed a crime. For some of you, there's a wealthy man who a criminal of defense attorney, and we have a crooked person here. There's a crooked, someone's hiring crooked lawyers. For some of you, there's someone who is painting someone to be a crooked man. There's an elder gentleman, a Taurus energy could be significant, who is painting a gentleman to be a fake person, but he's not. There's a wealthy man who's actually a friend who's not a fake person. Someone's trying to seme la cisani. For some of you, you can have a group of wealthy friends, and there's an older gentleman who has a financial interest in conquering and dividing. This person likes to play conquer and divide games. So this person is trying to, a false person is trying to buy a wealthy man, but this wealthy man has luck. Scorpio energy. We have a gentle lady here who has unexpected income, a little bit of money coming in that's going to allow someone to travel, or someone has some type of unexpected income or unexpected news that's going to allow someone to travel. We have a gentleman here imprisonment, the child, and a main man. Bon. Someone could be like they can't move right now because of a child, because I am getting like, again, like loves, like someone may need to, a thug. For some of you, someone's a thug. Someone may need to take care of a child, or they're feeling blocked because they have to, like, they have a responsibility to a child. For some, there's a female here who believes that she's innocent in a situation. She's not innocent. This woman was paid to do something, and this woman is not innocent. She feels like she can get away with something. This woman's not innocent in this situation. Again, take this how it resonates, because it could, for some of you, something is as big as it needs to go to court. And for others, something is more like, you know, like someone playing innocent, like, you know, someone gave you the money for the diapers, you didn't go get the money, you went and you did something else. You know, like, you're not going to press charges for somebody doing that per se, unless, you know, you're not really going to press charges for that unless it's like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 worth of diapers. Someone could have someone stole like $2,000 or $3,000. Everything came in earlier for a reason. My tax return check is a $2,000 check that just so happens to never have come right in the time where someone's trying to block my money, steal my mail, coordinating where I'm trying to track where I live, again, intercepting my PayPal account, going into my PayPal account, ordering a replacement card to intercept that, the drones in the middle of the night. Someone could have, someone could have actually taken like $2,000, $3,000, or $5,000 from somebody. That's actually a significant amount of money. And there's somebody that somehow believes that she's not going to get away with it. They're saying she's not going to get away with it. For others, there's something less sinister. It's like, you could be with someone that you're not, like, okay, for some of you, you could be with someone that you're not with. You could be living, like, for some of you, you're living with a live-in girlfriend or a live-in boyfriend, and there's a breakup here, but I don't know, there's something to do with a child. Someone wants to also travel to see a child. For some of you, traveling to see someone innocent. For some of you, there's an imprisonment here. Someone can't go see a child. For some of you, you may need to travel. You may actually, for some of you, you or someone around you may need to visit someone in prison, a man who's behind bars. There's a man that's important to you, or this is, you know, take it how it resonates. There's a main man behind bars, and you and a child need to go see this person at a distance. Or for some of you, there's someone that can't travel. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm trying to do everybody justice because there's a few energies present. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about the president. The president's been very present for some. Presidents of all sorts. The presidents and the escorts. And this Esquire magazine energy around a president. I am seeing, like, Spirit showing me like this lock, but Spirit showing me like this lock and a key going into this lock and unlocking. So again, opening up something that was locked. For some of you, I am getting, you know, those containers that you can buy to store, the storage containers. Someone could be opening up a storage container. I'm seeing like storage containers. Now I'm getting like bid wars as well. For some of you, at some point, you could have been looking at bidding on storage containers, old containers. Something about a retainer, something about a deposit. I don't know. I'm getting opening up a storage container and getting what's out of a storage container. Take that however it resonates for you. For some of you, you could be going to the beach especially with your daughter. For some of you, you could be traveling to see your daughter, or traveling. You could be traveling to see your son. For some of you, you could be at a distance, or your daughter is going to be at a distance from you, or your child's going to be at a distance from you. For some of you, you can also hear from someone who has a daughter. There's some type of a trap here. Someone's like up in their head. The child or the innocent person is looking right at prison. Yep, it's the child, l'enfant. There's a child who's l'enfant. Someone's child could be in prison. For some of you, you could have children in prison, or they're in some type of, for some of you, if it's not like a physical prison, or someone that's getting out of prison, someone's in some type of mental prison, especially a child. Someone, for some of you, could be dealing with a child who's not doing okay right now, who's really stressed. Maybe you have to give offers. Offer up. A child could be worried about moving, storage containers, moving. Yeah, the house, la maison. They could be feeling trapped at home. For some of you, someone could be under house arrest. For some of you, there could be a child that feels, I'm feeling like your child. This is an adult child for some of you, an adulteress. For some of you, your child is an adulteress, so your child could be a cheater. And this person is feeling stuck because they're really thinking about like the house, what they can do with their house, what they could do with their spouse. For some of you, your child may be with someone that they don't have a child with. So I'm feeling like there's a woman that has a child with someone else, but they live with someone else. She betrayed this man. You know what I was getting? I was getting, sometimes Spirit, God gives me things. Yesterday, for example, there was this gentleman. Some people don't have a relationship with God, my lovies. And I don't, you know, to each his or her own. There was a time where even when I had, you know, even when I didn't take my spiritual work as seriously, I still had a relationship with God. Back then, I would pray every single night. That was part of my relationship with God. I would pray every single night. Now I pray all the time, but I'm in constant communication, meditation, both speaking to God and receiving messages from God. But there was a time where, you know, my connection was a little bit more shallow, a lot more shallow. Something about Mallow, something about Mallory. God gives us revelations. This is why I'm a prophesizer. Some people, they understand what that means. Other people, they try to demonize it, be afraid of it, and even see me as an enemy for some of the things I've had to reveal. Yesterday, I did get in a download. I had to reveal, apparently, for someone, they found out through me that their spouse is an adulteress who's also a liar. The spouse wants to seek revenge. I was like, you're getting revenge on who? Get revenge on yourself. Thank God that you don't have to live in a lie every day. Why don't you? You don't have to spy every day. I don't know. Someone's very immature, very insincere, and very insecure. That came in a download. For some of you, someone could have gone to a reader. They got ghosted as well. They got ghosted and roasted. Someone could have gone to a reader that told them this person is a liar, they're a cheater. Sometimes as readers, there's certain messages that I don't deliver right away. There's certain messages that if I see, Spirit's like, not right now, but when it's time, in due time. Sometimes it is right now. And other times it's like, rip the Band-Aid off and let's get it done. And other times it's like, let's give it a few more sessions because this person's not ready. Let's prep it up. Let's prep it up. I'm just a messenger here. God has no war with us, my lovies. God wants everybody to be in their truth. I don't know. Someone's like really mad at God. Again, yesterday I got somebody, he comes by from time to time, and he was at the event, and I did a reading for him once, and he was a non-believer. He came to me and he sat down, and I'm like, do you want to ask a question or you just want to see what comes out? I shared with him certain things that came out, and he's like, no way, that's not gonna happen. I'm like, I'm telling you what God is giving me. This is, I'm a channeler and a prophesizer. I am reading the energies. I have a really strong gift for prophecy and channeling. This is what I was made to do since I was a child. He's like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I see him at our next event. He's like, I hate you. I'm like, you hate me? What did I do to you? He's like, you cursed me. I'm like, I cursed you? What did I do to you? He's like, everything you said came true. I'm like, I wasn't creating anything. Again, I'm not manifesting anything, my lovies. I am reading what's to come. I'm reading what's happened. I'm reading what's to come. I am not the name Tabitha. It's about a tabby cat. I'm not manifesting anything. It's about Oscar. It's about Omar. I'm not manifesting anything, my lovies. It's about Victoria. I'm not manifesting anything. This is you and what you're living. This is you and what you're living, or those around you. He's like, People love hedonism. They love perversion, but they don't want to, like, it's like spirit's not going to hold you accountable. Again, karma is not good or bad, but you go based off of what you live, my lovies. It's like thinking, look, they're trying to play the blame game, la culpabilité. They feel guilty, so they're trying to blame somebody else. This is what's coming in. I'm just the messenger here. For some of you, this could be you, or, you know, someone around you, Ulysses. Someone could be trying to blame you for some bullshit. Something about ulcers. Someone has stomach ulcers. I don't know. They're trying to blame you for some bullshit. It's like, take responsibility over your life. This isn't Jesus. This is not Jesus energy. In this year of 2024, we're not looking for Jesus energy. We're looking for the risen Christ. There's a reason why Spirit had to say everything. The risen Christ. Everyone needs to carry their cross and go through their karma and stop looking for sacrifices outside of themselves. Trying to point the finger at you. For some of you, someone's trying to play the blame game. They're saying they're playing the blame game. Everything is coming in for a reason. It's like, I'm to blame for you being a hoe and sleeping around and going to have sex with somebody else and using this man for fucking money. I'm the one to blame. You're walking around with your shame and your energy, my lovies. Liberate that. It's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's get rid of it. It's okay. Let's talk about it. You're an adult now. Start adulting. Someone trying to lie to somebody about a baby that's not theirs for some. Come on. And then looking for war with someone you have no war with. You got a war with God. You got a war with God, my lovies. At some point, you got to say to yourself, this fucking betrayal of this child. For some of you, there's a betrayal of someone innocent that's going to land someone in prison. There's a betrayal here. Then they get to plotting stupid shit. How can I harm this person that God sent as a messenger to liberate this energy so none of us live this fucking hell? Because imagine living a hell like this. You have to look at a child every day that you suspect is not yours. Mind you, this person's hoeing around with some type of an illusion that they were going to get money for this child. I don't know. Everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, don't violate your probation. And for some of you, do not violate your child support, my lovies. Don't violate your child support. I'm just the messenger. Everything is coming in for a reason. Everything is coming in for a reason. That man, he laughed. He's like, I know. I'm like, don't try to blame me or anybody else. God gave you the message and you thought that it was a joke. It's not a joke. This isn't a joke, my lovies. This is not for entertainment purposes. That's why I said discern what's yours, but this is not for entertainment purposes. I am a real channeler. This is real deal. This is real. This is real. Whatever comes up is not up to Truth Nunez. It's not about the vessel, even though the vessel was made for this. I'm just a messenger. And these messages are going to come through anything else because these are the type of crazies. It's like, oh, let's kill the messenger. It's like, are you stupid or are you dumb? What is wrong with you? How hell are you? When are you gonna wake up from your demonic possession and your obsession? 3711. They want to harm innocent people so they can keep up their lies. How many more cycles are you gonna do this? That's your karma, and every cycle you have to come back. People are so obsessed with getting out of karma, getting out of life, getting out of they see life as suffering because you make it that. You make it that with your lies. You don't have to live lies. Everything is coming in for a reason. You have to pay for spies. You drive yourself fucking crazy. Drive other innocent people crazy too. Having everybody out here looking fucking dumb. Off of your lies. Off of your lies. Everything is coming in for a reason. A bunch of spies off of someone's delusional lies so that they can hide that they're a fucking hoe hiding a baby from a man. Or hiding maybe, Maybelline, maybe, I don't know. Something about RBT training. Having everybody looking fucking crazy like you. This is what's coming in, my lovies. And trying to harm innocent people too. Stealing from people. This is the type of person easily starts stealing someone's mail. I'm just a messenger here. Someone had a tongue ring at some point. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. This man wants to detach from this female, so someone's trying to pin a baby on a fucking donkey as well and trying to make this man guilty. I am getting that. Someone wants to make someone feel guilty because they don't want to take responsibility over a lie that was not theirs to begin with. It's like, you dragged me into this fucking lie from the beginning. Someone's pissed. I'm just a channeler. I'm just channeling the frustration and the energies. Truth Nunez is not mad at anybody, my lovies. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not. I'm really not. This man is pissed and he has the right to be. He's like, you fucking lied to me. You see, there, as a channeler, there's where I would feel guilty. If God gave me a message and I didn't deliver the message when God said, right now is the time. Deliver the damn message. I don't care if their egos gets hurt. You have to deliver the message now. Boom. If they caught the message and they do whatever they got to do with that, that's up to them. If not, at least my service has been served. We got some type of protection over your dreams. God is protecting your dreams. God is protecting, for some of you, if you have the gift of like dreaming, if you dreamt something, again, everything is coming in for a reason. For me, since I was a child, if someone was going to die, if something was going to happen to somebody, I would dream. If someone was going to be pregnant, I would dream. I would get revelations in dreams. A more mundane example. I was dating somebody. We dated on and off for a long time. I was sleeping next to him. I woke up and I had a nightmare. It wasn't a nightmare. God just revealed something that I didn't necessarily want to face, but it was right in my face. God revealed to me that this person was cheating on me, and God gave me the name of the person he was cheating with. I wake up, I wake up like in a panic, so he feels me waking up. He's like, is everything all right? I'm like, I just had a nightmare. He said, what was the nightmare? I said, I had a dream you were cheating on me, and this was the name. And I said the name. Something about Abigail. And I said the name, and he's like, you're fucking crazy. Lucas, you've been looking through my fucking phone. Timothy, you've been looking through my fucking phone. You're fucking crazy. This and this and that. And I'm like, no, I haven't been looking through your phone. God gave me the dream. He's got up, started looking through his phone. I'm like, everything is coming in for a reason. If you have to reveal something that God gave you, my lovies, God is protecting you. God is protecting you. God is protecting your dreams. God is protecting you from any attacks. And anyone that has attacked you for speaking your truth, they are going to get their karma. You are no one's enemy. You heard the bird? You heard the bird? Yes! You heard the bird? That's a yes. Anyone that is trying to attack you because of what you reveal that God has given you, especially through, for some of you, you're dreamers, especially through the dreams. You heard it again? He's just in case Spirit's like, yup. You heard it? There could be 3 people coming up against you for some of you, trying to do some shit to you just because you reveal certain things. You have certain gifts that they can't understand, so they want to reprimand you. What they're saying is they want to hurt God through you because you're revealing their fucking demons. You're protected, especially if you are a female. You're protected. You are protected, my lovies. You're never neglected. Sometimes from the projections, because they're trying to project onto you. A Pisces could be significant. Someone's trying to do mirror magic on you too. So then they get to doing voodoo. You see how fucking crazy, for some of you, I'm feeling people that went really crazy. They get to doing fucking etch work on you, mirror magic on you. They're showing me like somebody wants you to harm, someone wants you to self-harm. You know when that witch Indira, you know that witch in this is Agora, something about Agora Hills. You know that witch in Harry Potter? Reality is stranger than fiction, my lovies. They're telling you things that happen in real life. It's just we think it's so fantastical. These things happen in real life. You know the witch in Harry Potter, the one that was on Voldemort's team, the one that in one of the later movies, they kidnapped Harry and Hermione and all of them, and the witch started cursing Hermione so that she could write on herself and on her skin, remember? So she was like skinning herself, she was like cutting herself. For some of you, somebody wants to fucking have you cut yourself. Guard your thoughts, my lovies. Know that you are fighting spiritual wars. You're not fighting against Felicia, something about R, a name with R, Kali or something like that. Something about KA came in yesterday. Someone's trying to get you to, there could be a coven for some of you trying to attack you because of what you reveal. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting a few different energies. And it all has to do with, for some of you, your dream state or the messages you receive. They're trying to attack your crown, but your crown, you look at the purple, your crown is protected from God. This is the all. This for me, when this comes out, is like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't know what I think I'm worrying about, but there's nothing to worry about. God is telling you there's nothing to worry about. God is saying there's nothing to worry about. God's not playing about you. There is nothing to worry about. For some of you, if you're having suicidal thoughts, my lovies, stop. I know it's easier to say, especially if you're a cop or you're connected to a cop. There's nothing to worry about. Someone is trying to project illusions to your mind. to have you manifest self-harm. This is what's coming in. I'm just the messenger here. Someone could have paid to have you stressed. I'm just the messenger here. For some of you, you are protected from any projections, especially while you sleep. Because they're also trying, someone has a Jeep, especially while you sleep, because they're trying to project things into your subconscious mind while you sleep. Everything is coming in for a reason. So every time that you get up in the morning, give yourself time to process, because you could be getting up. So like if you wake up, like you could find yourself like really like more, it's like almost in a cloud, more in a cloud than normal, less alert, which is normal, right? When you're waking up, but give yourself, because again, they want you to self-harm. Just be cautious with that, my lovies. These are energies. These are principles. This is not, we do not fight against flesh and blood. These are principles. Principalities of darkness in high places. Don't allow yourself to allow other projections that have nothing to do with you. They have nothing to do with you, my lovies. It has nothing to do with you. Hold on to your reality. It's like just the way that you have to think about, you know, why am I horny at this time? Why am I upset? What is there really to be upset about? Why am I upset? Why am I so upset? Again, I'm a channeler of energies. I feel your upset. I feel the frequencies. I feel the projections. There's nothing to be upset about. Can you do something about it right now? Do it. If something doesn't make sense, you're going to go kill yourself? For what? For what? For what? Nothing is that bad. God forgives everything. If you didn't like something you did, repent. If you didn't like that you had a baby by somebody else and blamed it on somebody else, I've seen some brave fucking souls. I have seen some beautiful fucking empresses, beautiful females. I've gotten to see all types of people. I've seen people very, very up close and personal. You know, this man even got a fucking tattoo about a child that's not his. Let me go tell him. Let me not wait that long. Let me go tell him. Yes, it was wrong, but I cheated on you. They did wait a couple of years. The baby was still kind of, you know, they waited a couple of years. She did. She waited a couple of years. That one waited a couple of years. I knew people even braver. They told them, a month or two into the pregnancy, I'm not sure who's the baby's father. I respect women like that. I respect and honor empresses, high priestesses in the upright like that. It takes a very brave soul to own up to those things and not be self-castigating. It's all right. Some people putting their children in harm's way to be with child molesters. We're not trying to judge the child molester, but that's the energy that they're in. You're going to put your fucking child's life in danger because you want a fucking place to stay? You sacrifice your child for a place to stay? You pimp out your child for a place to stay? Everything is coming in for a reason, my lovies. The change starts today, my lovies. I get it. Some stuff is very difficult. I get it. I totally get it. I totally understand. I'm not trying to reprimand anybody. These are the energies. This is how you feel. And this is how everybody feels in this energy. This is what you project onto this child. Someone's a drunk too. This is how you project onto this child. For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. Everything is coming in for a reason. And then worried about the wrong thing. Worried about fighting and destroying people that are exposing the truth so that we can all heal. Can you fucking believe that shit? The light irritates their demons. So the fuck what? Trigger warning? No, no trigger warnings. You came here, it's for a reason. You're a mature adult. We're not fucking 2 years old. Trigger warning. You haven't learned how to fucking self-regulate yet? Yet? Yeah, you're out here fucking around, acting like adults? I don't know. This is what's coming in, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. You haven't even learned how to self-regulate emotions. If a crisis happens, you would fall apart in 2 seconds. If you were living in what I had to go through over the last couple of days, somebody watching this would fall apart in 2 fucking seconds. Where's the fucking nearest fucking, I don't know, bullshit to take themselves out? It's like, it's not that bad. There are people that live in the fucking Amazon. Do you understand that there are people on the planet right now that are under constant attack? Bombs? Bombs? You're worried about your fucking money and where you gotta fucking live? And who you can lay up with because you can't even fucking control your fucking sexuality. I don't know. We're the most advanced nation in the world. I don't know. I don't know, my lovies. Everything is coming in for a reason. Especially those that come from, advanced nations. First world countries. First world versus third world. Yeah, we don't even have fucking enough decency to treat other humans with respect. If that person's part of my crew, I'll treat them with respect. Well, good for you. Hopefully not everybody on this fucking planet thinks like you. Justifying their fucking lying, their denial. Justifying their envy too. Envious. Old men, old women too. I'm like, what the fuck? You still playing this game? We gotta humor you. But I see it. I see it right on. You wear it. You wear it right on your fucking sleeves. You create disease. You create disease. Oh, look, the police. I'm just a messenger. Just a messenger. I am just a messenger. Spirit doesn't give Spirit doesn't care about our facades, my lovies. We got a return of we got a return for a situation. Return of karma. We got a boomerang. Speaking of karma, the boomerang. It goes back to the sender. Someone was trying to send some type of, I don't know, return to sender magic. Someone was trying to affect someone's finances. Return to sender. Return to sender. There are some type of delays, so this is going to hit somebody a little bit later. For some of you, there is some type of return to sender when it comes to, yep, absolutely later. When it comes to a female, someone also paid to have some type of delay happening in happiness, customer service, something about GoFundMe. There's some type of a death or an ending here of a situation. Someone paid to delay a female, or they're paying to give, I don't know. There's some type of pay to delay a female when it comes to a work situation. There's also a delay when it comes to traveling for work for some. For some of you, there's a little bit of a delay when it comes to traveling for work. For some of you, up work. For some of you, money. There's a little bit of a delay here when it comes to a compromise because somebody is innocent. So there's a compromise also when it comes to a child. For some of you, there's also a compromise. I'm going to take these two away. There's definitely a compromise when it comes to a child, when it comes to child support. For some of you, pay your child support, my lovies. Or for some of you, 5111-555. Pay your child support, my lovies. For some of you, pay your debts to your children, especially if 555 is significant for you. Spend time with your children. Stop fucking around, my lovies. Do the good things that you wish to do and stop doing the evil lunatic things. Lunacy. Something about ticks. There's a child that's going to have ticks. I don't know. We got love. Some type of an imprisonment. Some type of love here. A betrayal. Definitely the betrayal. A gentleman. The betrayal. A gentleman who's standing in a betrayal when it comes to love. And there's going to be luck. For some of you, if you feel like someone betrayed you and you're having a really tough time trusting love again, for some, I am getting that. Can you learn to love again? Spirit sending you someone that, I don't know, someone was really betrayed when it comes to love. And they're really afraid to love. I was getting an Aquarius. I'm getting Gemini. Air signs could be significant. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. I'm getting Scorpio energy. Someone's really afraid when it comes to love. I want to find the major arcana. It's right in my face. I was going to try to reach for something else. I was going to reach for l'astrologique, but I don't have to. I just wanted the signs. Someone's like trying to reach, like really reach for something else, go out of their way. Someone's like trying to go out of their way when it comes to love just to imprison themselves because they're scared of true love. It almost feels like I'm trying to stretch out, like, I don't know, stretch out a goal, stretch out all the way over there, make it so inconvenient. And it's like, it's right here. Stop. It's like right here. Just reach right here. Boom, it's there. It's not that far. I don't know. Someone could also be like trying to make something like it's further away or less attainable or less achievable than what it is. But it's because they're standing in this processing of this betrayal. Someone was really betrayed. For some of you, someone could have been so betrayed that they caught an STD. Someone could have betrayed someone and gave them an STD as well. So somebody would have been, they would have been fucking around. To this day, they would have been fucking around. I don't know. Somebody wants to come back and say that somebody to this day would have been fucking around. We got Magician, Gemini. So Gemini, definitely Gemini here. The Emperor, we have Aries energy. So fire signs, Aries, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio. Aries, Pisces, Scorpio is what's coming in. Anyways, we got Emperor. We got a delay when it comes to an Emperor because someone was trying to manipulate this situation. This is a return to karma for somebody. Someone's getting a return to sender for that. The Devil. They were trying to, yep, absolutely. Someone was trying to, a father figure, an overbearing gentleman, a toxic ex for some. could have been trying to pay to affect your stability, to affect your work. For some of you, this could just be an overbearing, this could be an illegal group, a crime group, a criminal organization for some. So there are delays when it comes to a work situation. There's some type of an arrangement or agreement. The number 27, the number 2, the number 36, the number 18, the number 29, and the number 1. The number 22, the number 42, the number 15, the number 38, the number 13, and the number 43. Devil energy, Capricorn energy. Someone was trying to create confusions about someone's work, what they do for work, what they do for a living. There's a lot of toxic energy in a work situation, how they do their work. For some of you, someone could have been like lying about how you do your work. For some of you, someone could have actually been accusing you at work of doing like illegal things, like stealing. Yesterday, I had the cutest little conversation with somebody. It was a really cute conversation, but I'm like, this person, they're like, you know, they've done things, but like not such serious things, you know, like they've done prostitution. I'm like, that's illegal. That's illegal. It's like, that's illegal, honey. You didn't know. You didn't know. For some of you, someone could have accused you, though. I am getting the devil around work. For some of you, someone actually could have been involved with a prostitute. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We did have escort energy as well. Someone could have downplayed what they do. Someone could have just told you they were cheating, but actually someone was actually selling their vagina or selling their dick. Take that how it resonates. We got strength, Leo energy. August is going to be Leo season. By the end of Leo season, again, a little bit of a delay in the situation, but Leo season goes all the way to the 22nd of this month. So by the 22nd of this month, for some of you who have distance travels, Spirit is asking you to have strength. For some of you, Spirit's asking you to have strength when it comes to a father figure or a father situation, because your father was also manipulating something for you, for some of you, and the devil wants to come back. It's the devil. It's the devil. I don't know. For some of you, someone's looking at you as arrogant, rogue, a rogue agent. For some of you, someone's looking at you as a rogue, a rogue agent. Okay. I don't know. Within an organization, someone's looking at someone as a rogue agent. They're looking at you as like someone that can't be trusted. Something about spreading disinformation. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You all be living some interesting lives. Jeez. Yeah, in a government institution, we got justice. For some of you, I'm getting like rogue agents within, like, you know, but I am getting like, I don't know. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, especially if you're some type of an informant. Just be cautious. I'm getting all types of informants. I'm getting all types. It's almost like, okay, I'm getting like someone who works in government who's actually in an illegal, in a terrorist organization. And I'm also getting some who, it's like you're going against, or like you're rogue within an organization. Not like necessarily like, not, I don't know, some people could kind of be exaggerating something for some, especially if you work in government. Like they're looking at you as if like you don't, like you're doing things, you're not doing anything malicious for some of you. In fact, it's almost like sometimes you need rogue agents to get out of the group think, because the group may be seeing something completely off and they're just kind of following procedures. You know what they're showing me? Again, a lot of Harry Potter references, so a lot of magic, a lot of manipulation. They're showing me Harry Potter when the evil ones took over the government and their parliament and all of that. And it's like you are a rogue agent within that construct. Like you need rogue agents within that construct, because it's not to say that the system is negative in itself, in and of itself. It's to say that you have people inside that have now like They're also very suicidal. These energies tend to breathe like that energy of wanting to create suicide because they themselves want to take themselves out. They hate themselves, but they all pretend like to be best friends and all this bullshit. It's like something like that. Like someone's a rogue agent within that structure. And they're starting to pay attention for some of you. Again, think of the House of Representatives. How many people have been serving? Like how many cycles of being on the House of Representatives? Look at how a fucking shit show it is. The last 2 times that Spirit has brought us to, you watch a lot of these things. When they're talking about the different bills, they're talking about the different things that happen. It's like, it's a shit show. It's like a clown show. I'm like, people watch this? I don't know. Anyways, justice. We have some type of, for an injustice. There was an injustice here. For some of you, be cautious because you have somebody that would even pay to have some type of judicial procedure go their way, lie about some type of documentation. I'm getting like someone that works in groups. They work in groups. This could be actually someone that works in government or has governmental ties. These people would be willing to work in groups to lie about a child, but this is all going to be balanced out. 0111, this is all going to be balanced out anyway. Libra energy, justice energy. 18th could be very significant. A decision will be made, a compromise here. Victory, the Chariot energy. Officers for some of you. The Chariot energy, some type of arrangement, an arraignment for some, an agreement. For some of you, you may have jury duty coming up. Oh my God. Everything is coming in for a reason. A lot of negative emotions will be released from this. A Laotian will be released. The moon energy, Pisces energy. For some of you, there's someone who's hiding a love. They're really, someone's torturing themselves by holding back from love. Pisces, because of projections, because of fears. Spirit's asking, especially a man, or if the number 29 or if the number 30 is important to you, or if the number 18 is important to you. 0101, 12. 101, if the 101 is important to you, if 12 is important to you, if 112 is important to you, 211, 22, 222. Someone's not trusting the divine when it comes to love because of a betrayal. I'm almost feeling like someone is standing in the betrayal. So this has already happened. The High Priestess, 2 energy. When it comes to a pregnancy, someone's really traumatized. And then people don't even have, like, that's how soulless you are. Like, that's how soulless some people are. They're willing to go so far with all their bullshit, all their lies to protect their fucking ego. It's like you don't even care that you're hurting someone so much. This is painful. It's disdainful. A hidden pregnancy here, a betrayal when it comes to a pregnancy. Someone is still thinking about this. They ruminate about this all the time. The Hermit. They're definitely thinking about this. Virgo energy, the Hermit. Learning from one's life lessons. Isolation. Someone's really, it's like, it doesn't matter what I say at this particular time for some, or it doesn't matter what you say. Again, I'm just a messenger here. The World. A completion of a cycle online. Someone was also trying to betray someone online or doing something that has to do with the internet, or this is someone that you know from the internet, or you're communicating with someone online or at a distance, or this is someone at a distance from you. It's like they know what they know. Like, I see what I see. I know what I know. But it's like they don't want to know what they know. They're really like trying to go within. Like someone's in hermit mode. And they may even want to distance themselves. They're giving me, there's a saying in Spanish. It's kind of like, they're giving me the English equivalent. One bad apple spoils the bunch. One bad apple spoils the bunch. But it's not the same. Let's go to brunch. Somebody wants to go to brunch. It's not the same. It's not the same in English, because in Spanish, it's like, todos pagan. It's like everybody. In Spanish, it's along the lines of like, everyone pays for the mistakes of one person type of energy. Like this person, they're trying not to do that. They're really trying not to do that. They're trying to be open, but it's like, they're really being conscious and cautious. Conscious and conscious. I am feeling a Tower though. I'm also feeling Aries Scorpio energy, and I'm also feeling Cancer energy, or Pisces, the Hanged person. But we got strong Pisces here: Libra, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Gemini. It's like this betrayal really hurts somebody. There's a man who's like really trying to go within. For some of you, again, there's prison energy here. So someone could actually, someone's going through, imagine like, I don't know, I'm feeling like someone's whole life is kind of shifting. So, you know, important people that this person cares about are going through legal procedures, or for you, some of you, you know, important people that you care about are going through legal procedures, especially if porno has something to do with something. It could be tied to sex or drug rings or sex rings or things like that. Because again, I had to remind somebody, I'm like, she's telling me this, and I'm like, my love, that's illegal. For some, I was also getting something that someone was kind of like not inadvertently, they're trying to be nice and clean it up, but they could have been hurting you because they were part of a crew, for some of you, that were trying to hurt you because you were exposing something, or again, that they didn't want exposed. So and here we go with this Amber Rose energy. Nine of Pentacles, gain, cultivation, profit, and conclusion. So this person is concluding, there's a conclusion of a cycle of betrayal. This person, again, I think they're a butterfly just went by. They were betrayed by friends, people they trusted, people they loved. Again, for some of you, you know, things like your friends having sex with your significant others, or your brothers, or, you know, crazy shit like that, or your sisters, take it how it resonates. Your cousins, for some of you, your fucking mothers, for some of you, stepmothers, for some of you, step uncles, for some of you, I don't know. Team, connection, and a network. This person is ending a connection with a network of people that betrayed them. They're going within, or that betrayed you. They're going within. A ritual, we have a rites of passage here. We have a ceremony, a mystery, and magic. So a lot of magic about money, a lot of magic around your money. And that magic is being returned to the senders. I hope they enjoy what they, again, I think they care a lot about money. They were trying to affect your money, but it's like, I could live on bare minimum. Can you? You're trying to attack that which is important to you. Money is important, but it's not the most important thing to me. I'm not going to take myself out. Everything is coming in for a reason. I'm channeling you, my lovies. This is just, you know, an expression. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You're smart, my lovies. You're not going to take yourself out over fucking money. You're going to find a way. Oh 010725 010725 177 energy 77 self-love. You're not going to take yourself out over money. If you have self-love, you are just sitting patiently loving God, loving you. I'm getting that song, Loving You Is Easy. Excuse my nails, my lovies. I got the ashes from the sage that we burned. Self-love. Self-concern, self-esteem, and independence. Self-love is a powerful power. Self-love will avoid a lot of towers in your life. People trying to control you. You have self-love. You can walk away from anything. You can walk away from anything. If God tells you, that's enough, let's go this way, you're not taking on anybody else's projections. Their self-esteem issues. You have self-love. What are we saying here? The curse was actually a blessing. It just reminded you how much you love yourself. You're not willing to do just anything for money. I see it in my personal readings too. People are waking up. Hold on. I'm selling my soul for a little bit of money. I'm allowing myself to be bribed, to hurt my child, to hurt my fucking friends. Spirits always say, for me, the friendship thing is like a very interesting concept. We're all brothers and sisters. in the spiritual sense, they always, for anyone who has ever channeled, you know, or has been with like certain types of spirits, they'll ask you, what's a friend? You humans talk about friends. What is a friend? What is a friend? You got to be cautious with who you call your friends. For some of you, you can look beyond cliques. You know what your moral code is. You have a moral code to God. There was a lot of manipulation and ritual work around money, but there's some type of consolidation here. There's a gift. You have a gift here. For some of you, you have a gift from the divine. You know what it means. You know what this means. You know, a lot of people, they love titles. They love crowds. They love to look a certain way in a crowd. You know how to stand alone, and that's a gift. You know how to stand alone, and that's a gift. You know how to stand alone, and that's a gift. Post Malone. For some of you, Post Malone. You're Post Malone fans. Anyways, you have a gift coming in from the universe. Souvenir, promotion, and delight. There's a little bit of a delay here, but we do have an emperor. So we have some, for some of you, you could be promoted in some type of an organization or getting the position or a gift in an organization. And you are going to be celebrating this. You're going to be indulging interaction, joy, and friendliness. Definitely going to be celebrating at work for some of you at a distance, or you could be celebrating work at a distance. You could be working somewhere. Spirit is going to ask you to have strength, especially if you have to move at a distance. For some of you, you are closing out a chapter of, it looks like people, you were around a lot of people that were fakes and snakes. You can sleep at peace. For some of you, you could be hearing something in the morning. For some of you, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. For some of you, also pay attention to anyone who is trying to project and mask into your dreams. For some of you, Spirit may want you to study, not dream books and symbolism and stuff like that. Spirit wants you to study the esoteric meaning of dreams. Dreams, if you are in touch with, I can tell when someone's projecting into my dreams. I can also tell when a dream is, you know, a message that I need to give to somebody. I can tell when a dream is a message for myself. I've since I was a child, 011111, 011111. This is very important for some of you. 222 if you multiply, because I saw 011112 as well. They want you to pay attention. Dreams and distant horizon. For some of you, there's also some type of an illusion about, I don't know. We're moving on because it's not even relevant. Satisfaction, comfortable, and lazy day. There's going to be a compromise. For some of you, if you are worried about childcare, there's going to be a compromise when it comes to that. Cuckold, stats. A family. For some of you, if you could lean a lot on your family, or someone can lean a lot on their family, especially if you are not the father or someone's not the father. 011201 A lot of states of duality about this, but everything is going to be all right. This is an ascension lesson. The important thing is that the baby feels comfortable, that the baby has somewhere safe, especially with your family. For some of you, you're going to force somebody to take care of a child that's not theirs. My lovies, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's ludicrous too. It's dangerous. That's very dangerous, my lovies. Some people be playing a dangerous game. It's like, how about if you make this person snap? Something about snap. Someone's on food stamps, government assistance. Someone can get government assistance. A sentence. Something about a sentence. Someone's trying to sell their food. I don't know. For some of you, someone's into illegal stuff, my lovies. Someone's trying to sell their government assistance. I don't know, to get their nails done, because they're showing me how someone gets their nails done all the time. I don't know, someone's priorities are all out of whack, my lovies. Someone's gonna have a heart attack as well. 01312, an emperor energy, a father figure is gonna have a heart attack. And then these are the type of people, all this karma built up, and they're gonna try to go blame somebody else. That person must have been doing witchcraft. Nobody's doing witchcraft on you. You're the only one that's doing all this bullshit behind the scenes. On a schedule. When it comes to love, someone's doing moon magic on someone's love life to stress them out. Everything is coming in for a reason. They're doing moon magic on someone's love life. Again, go with the flow. I'm picking up on a few different energies, and when Spirit needs us to address them, we address them. Because we don't want to stress them. The point is not to stress anybody. The point is to have you process these things. Because whether we put a trigger warning or not, somebody likes to watch things like that. Like trigger warnings is like, stop being a hypocrite, my lovies. This is not fake spirituality. We're all adults. We would hope. It's like trying to fight. They're trying to fight. This was coming here. They're trying to fight. They're also trying to take a flight to go fight. It's like, look at your life. Look at your life. Look at your life. Be Spirit's wife. And what's right behind it? Justice. Oh my gosh. And look at this. Right behind it, illness, sick people. Schedule when it comes to a court procedure, equality, neutrality, and logic.